How to use the BreakThrough Toolbox. This toolbox is almost overflowing with too many tools. I'd rather give you too much than too little. If you learn the tools in this BreakThrough Toolbox, you will avoid a considerable amount of pain, anxiety, and breakups which most individuals suffer. People will respond to you and will want to work with you a whole lot more. You will get to know yourself, gain more freedom, and get to your happiness a whole lot quicker. Due to the format of this program, each chapter of this presentation opens with an introduction and a guide as to how this program is best put to use. If you'd like to skip past this introduction, set your skip forward function to 30 seconds to skip this introduction if you wish and jump straight into the chapter. You will hear a tone at the end of each chapter followed by a standard outro. This can either be a signal to repeat that chapter or you can use it as a signal to skip to the next one. This presentation is best listened to and applied from chapter 1 until the end. It's best to listen to the whole presentation first, make notes, and then go back and work through each chapter step by step. Most podcast apps list the podcast episodes from the most recent to the earliest episodes, placing the last episode first, which means if you kept this format, you'd listen to this program in the reverse order. I suggest you change this order from the earliest to the latest. You can do this easily by tapping on the order button in your favorite podcast app. That way you can listen to this presentation in the order that it was intended. This is a free and open presentation. It is intended to be shared with any individual who will gain benefit from this presentation. Please feel free to share the first episode of this program with your friends, family, colleagues, or anyone who could use these tools and would like to listen to a straightforward how-to presentation of how to deal with life's challenges. And if you're anything like me and like to solve your challenges on your own, this presentation will get you started. You'll also come to the realization having a coach and many mentors and being open to new experiences will get you there so much quicker. This is not a sign of resignation. This is a sign of intelligence and a desire to be a better you. We do not have time to waste, and we have 100% of our lives left. Do not waste the rest of it. The only additional tools that you'll need to go through this program is a good pen, a small notebook or notepad, or a journal if you wish, to journal in and take notes, preferably not an iPad or a tablet or a smartphone or a computer or anything like that. For this kind of work, it's far better to use a pen on paper. Of course, if this is not available, then it is always better to use electronics to make notes and record your progress than it is to not keep a record at all. Please keep in mind that this presentation is not designed to create any derivative works from or for any commercial purposes. All content is subject to copyright and remains the intellectual property of the Be Limitless Institute. This presentation can also be used for you to become your own self-coach. Although self-coaching is difficult, it can be a great start for you to get this process rolling. As you get deeper into this, self-improvement is not as difficult or as strange as you might have first thought. This podcast is a supplemental program from the Breakthrough Experience Workshop, a simple 3-step workshop to increase your happiness, self-confidence, and self-esteem. I invite you to enjoy this toolbox way more than I enjoyed making this for you. Enjoy.